All right, what's up, chat? All right, let's get it popping. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Everything good on this end? Where's the? There it is. We might probably gonna have a longer stream, but it might not be too long because I gotta be somewhere at a certain time. All right, let's see. See what we can get. See what we can get. Who we're going to start out with them. Hold up. I'm not trying to talk to anybody, so let me start a party. Close it. It just be me. Let's do this.
Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Are you serious?
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And
these
coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. There, I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
That is crazy work.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's Reed. Slings it. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Really good. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
At the 20, he's got space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that, the thing...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Yes, sir.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. He leaves it with his back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Houston wants to play fast.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
The big fella in the...
Oh, man.
And those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out.
There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Connors.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped at about the 25-yard line.
Doing good. How your day been, Johnny Leos?
It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
To the ground. He's got it again.
There you go. Good job.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Oh, that should have been.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That should have been a fumble. That should have been a fumble.
After the 2nd down misfire.
Yes, sir.
What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession,
come on.
we got to get a stop. We got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
I had one-on-one coverage on that side, and he was open. Come on, man.
One-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some
There
points.
we go.
And in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers. Because right now, defensively, we have none.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. That's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
He was down. That's not a fumble.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he
was down. He was down.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
Bro.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He gets
to say, man. Come on, man.
Staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Good job on your performance. What?
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter.
That's
they
new.
were able to build that lead into double
I never seen that
figures.
before.
Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
Smell might not be a screen.
Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him.
Come on, come on. That's an incomplete pass, man.
This is an area
Stop with that.
where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Drop the football and they'll turn
Stop
it over
with
on
that,
downs.
man.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
No, full well, there shouldn't be no no huddle on a incomplete pass. That just shouldn't happen. I mean, come on, man.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I won't do that
Nice job there
again.
by the QB on the zone read because he's
Only do that
watching the
once.
lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
To the air, it's Reed. Steps away to find some room. Caught near the sticks. It's Craver. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback.
Time running out, and
You
he
just
goes
stopped.
down at
Okay,
the
all right.
34.
He just
That's
stopped.
exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing.
He just
gotta get pressure on this QB. Can't
he
give
just
him time
stopped.
to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position.
Now one person
They're
blames
really
something on the
securing
ref. So what are you talking
Great
about?
job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! There we go.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
All right.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. There he goes. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
You don't wanna. Yeah, let's try it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
May work, it may not.
Motion from the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Reed. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Extending the play. He's going to take off. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's
Try
over.
this.
That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football.
Let's
You
try
start
this
trying
one.
to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Breaks into the open. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Barrels ahead, and he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to pass. It's Reed. Looking for the goal line. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They want to fight this one in a phone booth. The Sneak scores it.
There we go.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
What up, Phantom?
Coming out with it, it's Butler. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just
Lord
have
the
to
goat.
take a knee as he
What's up
stopped
with it?
at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds. And
Here we go.
first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on
Yeah, I
this
just
drive.
had to give him that.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Houston.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Houston.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before
Y'all gave him that.
Controlling this football game, been dominating this football.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into a 2-point conversion. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll bring it back.
They're shutting them down the whole game, and then they let them go down the field and score in 30 seconds. Okay.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got out to the 41 with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Found enough room to get it into enemy.
Who is covering him?
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Let's see. Let's try to.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop.
Where's the contain at?
So a solid pickup there.
Knowing he's going to be doing that.
Out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking to throw.
Yep.
In the backfield.
Man, come on now.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and
makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Oh, gosh, man.
Nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Brings up second and goal.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Houston. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's
Any
up
Dark
and
Souls
good.
game was very challenging,
So that was
but
a
the
good
Aladdin
play,
or Lion King game on Sega
75-yard
was the
drive.
ultimate challenge.
And finished the deal with the short touchdown run. For
Oh,
the
wow. Yeah, I remember those games. Not really a Dark Souls guy, I never played it.
They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the third. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a short game, and no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Shut it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Got rid of it in a
What?
hurry, but
Come
he couldn't
on,
find
man.
his man. It's incomplete.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play.
Wow, they just fired him? Oh, man, I didn't get that.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I'm going for
This is
that.
a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Kind of figured they was going to let him go.
Defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to
The
have to
writing
be
was on the
way
wall for
tighter
him
on
this
that
season.
last throw. Otherwise,
Like, that
this
was-
offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looking to throw on first down. He caught it.
That was gonna be it.
Touchdown, Aggie. They score for the big.
Who would the
here.
Browns
Why are
hire for
the
head
Titans
coach?
So effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for
I mean,
second
right now,
most
the
of
number
time. You
one-
can use their big-bodied frames,
the number one candidate
threaten them to run the football,
for
be up the
all the
running game,
teams
and now you slip them in the secondary.
They're looking for a head coach right now is John Harbaugh.
The kick is up and good, and put one more.
But
on
he's
the
not going to be
lead.
taking interviews until
So that
next week,
scoring
so
drive took only 6
you got John
plays,
Harbaugh,
and they closed to
got
deal with a
Brian
20-yard pass
Dayball.
for 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down.
Don't really know with the Browns.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
That would be funny. But the Ravens would they'll never find a better coach than John Harbaugh.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Let's see here. No, we ain't gonna do that. Okay, let's try this one.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Keeps it on the bootleg.
Oh my gosh, man, come on.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Houston going up tempo. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on
Okay,
second
he
down,
had
and
no
they'll be
business
left
being
with
that
a
open.
third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So
He wants to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
the offense came into this game knowing
Sure.
that for them to win, they were going to have to make
Go
some
ahead.
big plays throwing the football.
What's
That's
your favorite
just has
team?
not
Go ahead,
been
man.
the case. Here in the fourth quarter,
Should be an
they've held
interesting
to less than
conversation.
200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete to Long.
Come on, man. Had that. GG, man. GG, GG, GG. Ohio State's weak schedule didn't prime them for the playoffs. I mean, you can say that the schedule was weak, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, you beat the teams that you got on your schedule. So I wouldn't necessarily say it was weak, but I think, see, I'm an Ohio State fan, so I think they blew that game. Ryan Day blew that game in the Big Ten championship against Indiana when they're in scoring position. And first of all, you have probably some of the best talent on offense on that drive. Indiana got a good defense. They've been playing lights out all year, but you got some of the best talent on offense with Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith. You right there in scoring position, and you are being conservative. Instead of you going for it, it was 4th and 1. He decides not to go. He decides not to go for it and kick a field goal. Okay, the analytics probably with the analytics or whatever they got going on, probably told him like, okay, it's probably smart to kick a field goal right here and then play defense. But you playing with Indiana, you got a college football playoff berth on the line, Big Ten championship on the line, first round bye on the line. Me, I'm going for it. It's 4th and 1. It's Big Ten championship. College football playoff is on the line. It's 4th and 1. You're in scoring position. Go for it. Because me and my buddies was talking while we was watching the game, and I was telling them, watch what happens. If he don't go for it, he's gonna kick a field goal. If they miss, Indiana is gonna run the clock, but they're gonna choose one play where they're when they are going to chunk it to try to put the game away, and that's exactly what they did. Let's see what we got. NFL, Houston Texans. Okay, rookie quarterback too. All right. College football, Georgia Bulldogs. Soccer, Real Madrid. NHL, Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay. And you can't win a title and beat Michigan, apparently. Gotta pick one. Apparently. We lost to Michigan last year, but won the championship this year. I mean, won the championship last year. Beat Michigan this year, lose the Big Ten championship, and get put out of the first round of playoffs. Yep. Sounds about right. CJ Stroud been cooking up. Been cooking up. Hopefully he stays that way in the playoffs. If he screws up, my fantasy team is cooked. Ain't the fantasy season over? No, fantasy season was over.
Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes.
Dynasty League? Okay.
3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Who you think winning, Miami or Ole Miss? I got Miami winning. But Ole Miss ain't gonna just take it on the chin. They gonna fight.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Come on. I had a hole.
They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run.
Apparently everybody tired of the SEC.
Passing situations, really good job by the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. He's got a yard.
That's not the play that I picked.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get.
Oregon making a run, and I think they are just mad that we are a better league, in my opinion. Conference.
Looking for a man. It's back. Snags it over the middle. It's a game
Yeah,
of first downs, and they've
SEC has
got
been
right
dominating,
onto their
but
own
you know.
37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants
The
to
SEC
go
will
to on
always be
third
there.
down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great
Okay.
chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be.
See some.
You got that bond and that trust.
Let's try this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
This may not work. Not I'm
Wants to go up
check it.
top. Under
Yep.
fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Fletcher. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first
No,
down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're
Yeah,
expecting the offense to throw the
let's go for
football,
that.
but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up fourth.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
That is stupid. A false start should not happen on something like that. Making checks, making protection, making pass protections and all that kind of
This
stuff,
is
changing the
either
routes.
complete
That
confidence or a
come on,
hint
that's
of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Yeah, I got Indiana beating them.
Pass, it's Simpson. Safe completion on the screen.
One of the things I love about this offense is
Knew that
they're
was
very
coming, and I couldn't even get
versatile
over there.
passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
I'm scared for Oregon. They're a good team, but
Alabama
against
with a
Indiana,
multitude of options on 2nd and short.
Indiana has no weakness. They are sound on both sides of the ball. They don't beat themselves. They don't get beside themselves. They don't.
Back to pass. Catch
They
in the middle,
are
it's Miller. And
a
they knock him
well-coached,
down, but he got past the line to gain.
well-rounded football team.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
It ain't going to be like the regular season matchup. It's going to be a good game.
Wants to go up top.
Hoping
on
it's
first
a
down.
good game.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Snap it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams.
Being a Houston Texans fan and a Bulldogs fan has been amazing, but being a Real Madrid fan and a Lakers fan has been hurting. Oh, yeah?
Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw.
I don't really watch much soccer.
They'll go with a direct snap. He works his way ever closer all the way down.
I say much, I don't really watch it at all. Because I don't I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. Like this, like the scoring, like when they score, what's the point total? How does I don't get how all that works.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
What up, Booze?
On second and goal, he gets another chance. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats.
That's what's up, man.
Now to see if these guys
what you got out for today,
in the
Ooze?
game in the second quarter. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. After the break, they'll go back to work. To throw, it's back. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground for no gain.
From the gun, the ground game. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Fletcher. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third round. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space.
I done seen a lot of rage compilations for Elden Ring.
To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, oh, man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get
the
him
Bucks
the ball,
relying on the Saints.
Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Probably run a few errands, then about it. Other than that, just kicking it. All right.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive. Just
give me edit. I'll make.
And the score.
You'll make what, Wilmer?
Pass from 55 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
I appreciate all y'all can be in here, man. Really do. Means a lot.
Any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
NFL edit. Okay. I appreciate all of y'all being here for this morning stream. Hope y'all having a good and successful morning. Good work morning. Good school morning.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback.
Come on, get there, get there. Come on, man. God damn. Get there.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Mod you.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Got to be a lawyer and be here longer than
2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
longer than your first time being here to be a mod.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Got his man on the right.
Oh my God! It's on the
Now
3rd and
they've
11.
got more breathing room out to the
On the
31,
3rd and
maybe a
11.
fresh set of downs.
And that's just inexcusable if you're on defense there, man. 3rd and long, you've worked so hard to get to that point, right? To put yourself in position to come off the field, and you're going to allow a check down throw to the running back to go pick up that first? Man, that's going to drive this defensive coordinator crazy.
The Tide with the 1st and 10.
Sorry.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Here we go.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Let's try this.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time
Let
to
me
waste
know
as they take over here in the final 2
about
minutes
me
of the
being
half.
in Houston.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Everybody's entitled to their own teams, you know.
Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll haul it over and take it to the end zone.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a Houston Texas fan.
Man, I just
They got
love
potential.
The execution by this offense late in the half, man.
Got a pretty good defensive line.
You really get that momentum on your side, and they do.
C.J. Stroud is getting better.
Passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up.
Got an outstanding coach.
Keep the momentum and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Going up against a
That's taking advantage
coached
of a golden opportunity
Pittsburgh Steelers
set up
team.
with great field position, and
He
they
gonna have them
strike
boys
quickly
ready.
for the touchdown.
Not boys. He gonna have them dudes ready.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on.
Who y'all got to going to the Super Bowl?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
What's up, Damage? I forgot sometime. Stream girl. Yeah, I do.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Simpson. It's complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and
Fully
just a few
expect them
breaths
to
away
just-
from the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all
About to
comes
run
down
away.
to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space.
I'm not sure about
Understand
that
the short yardage
wording. You
situation,
mean run
fall forward,
run
and
away?
get a
You mean
first
you're
down.
gonna step out
It's
for a bit?
1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's knocked away.
I'm feeling good this morning, Damage. How you feeling?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Oh, you usually say run away. Okay.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab.
Wow. Wow.
And he's to the 48
Wow.
line. That'll
Wow.
be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily.
Feeling good.
For
Kick the plane. That's what's
They'll
up.
hurry to the line. Miller with the ball. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Alabama pushing the
My favorite NFL team, Patriots.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a
Put a flag on.
They get him on the ground after the turnover.
Oh, wow.
Field, and we'll see
Come
if
on.
that will be a reprieve for this
Yo.
offense. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
New England Patriots, my favorite team.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Snagged in the middle. It's Horton. Didn't pick up a lot there.
What? You a Patriots fan, Damage?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the back.
I knew I liked you for some reason.
There before the defense makes a stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime.
Levante Davis 54. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try to get the first through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is
Good
incomplete.
D.
And
Good
that's
D.
gonna do it for the first half.
You're not going to get that out of me. God. Hey. Some people just don't like winners, Damage.
The Canes
Some
will
people
kick
just
it
don't
off
like
to start
winners.
the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
You better not let him do that.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an
Come on,
opportunity
man.
to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. And he's got
Stop standing there and attack the football. That's what I'm saying. This AI is stupid.
I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
When the ball is snapped, you attack. Like, come on. Just stand back and just let somebody catch the ball or let somebody run the ball. Attack the football.
They need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, and receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on during the second half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
And then you hit that was a sack, and then you hit me with the animation so I couldn't get there. Okay.
Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a
Hold
pass
on.
rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Here comes the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Off play action. On the run, still looking.
Yes, sir.
The defense sort of hurts this.
Yes, sir.
Out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a ball.
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna pull you up on the computer while I go do my weekly grocery shopping. Yeah, he quit. He quit. He definitely did that. It's 14-7, so I don't. Funky, what's up, man? I don't want to do this. No, you stay. How do I? No, please. I ain't gonna say you stay. That's very rude for me to say that. Oh, thank you. Hit me with the bits. Thank you. Yeah, he quit. It's 14. It's 14-7, man. It's 14-7. I mean, come on. Keep playing. Keep playing. At least what was it? What game was it? At least this dude kept playing. It's 28-0 with 30 seconds left in the second quarter. And then he scored within 30 seconds. Then he gets the ball back in the second half, holds the ball for almost the whole entire third quarter. Then he scores again, which is came 28-15. I get the ball. I take the ball down the field, and I score. It's 35-15. Then he gets the ball, fourth quarter, tries to go down the field, score. I stop him. Then he quits. I mean, at least he kept playing down 28-0. I mean, come on. He kept playing. I'm good. Late to the party. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm gonna start using teams that I ain't never used yet.
Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
We're stuck in traffic. Wrecks in the fog. Whoa, hold up.
And the Hurricanes will put total weather to crank us up.
Oh, there was a wreck in the fog? I read that wrong. I'm about to say, are you good?
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And how about the efficiency on that? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after a
Why are you double teaming?
Down, if you're the offensive
I don't understand that.
Maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot. On 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. But thankfully, they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
All right. Okay. All right.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines.
No,
There's so many calls they want to call. They
just
want to
gonna
make
punt it.
explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
They booted away on 4th down. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Hold on.
And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got his man.
Come on, man. He's able to catch that ball with that animation. Stop. Stop.
You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and the DNA of Miami.
Yeah. Put fear in you. There's so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
And a good solid.
Nah, I'm the only one in the office today. There's only 5 of us. I'm leaving if nobody comes soon. Must be nice if you can do that. Hey, if nobody else showing up, I'm a dip.
The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's back. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Quick handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he had it for a second, but it
You
just
telling me I'm
slipped
not
out
able
of
to
his
break
hands.
off
Well,
of
the receiver
that?
did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
I can't share that
They
block.
got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Bowman. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal getting them tackled.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Out of bounds at the 38, and a really nice return there sets up the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Back to throw, it's Morton. Grab behind the line. It's Virgil. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and
That was an
Miami
edge
is on
blitz.
top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Yep, that was an edge blitz.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Quarterback adapting. He's in open space downfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Come on, man.
Great job by the
Stop
offense.
that.
Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job.
I
he
mean,
doesn't have time
can't
to
nobody
go
block?
through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Dog, man.
Wants to throw again. Creates a little room. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21.
When working from home is option, I try to show my face at least twice a week.
From the gun, wants to pass.
You're a good one.
Grabbed over the middle. A Deacon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They've got a little time here to put together a
What's up, man?
drive late in the half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to
B
the 17.
walk shorts.
And you want to run the football.
What do I call you? B walks. I'm gonna call you shorts.
Add up down the road, obviously.
Call you shorts.
Think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air. It's back. Unloads it downfield.
Oh my gosh!
Incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down.
Attack the ball, man! Attack the ball. The ball is in the air. You right there in the vicinity, man. Pick it off.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first
You are
down.
right there in vicinity. Pick it off,
One of the things I
man.
love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Yes. Yes.
Way to set him up.
Yes.
Bringing it back.
Yes.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Yeah, somebody in the chat had just told me that like a few minutes ago. Like they fired their coach.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
One of the best coaches in the National Football League just hit the open market.
And no
All
chance
bets
of a
are
return.
off.
Here they'll start this drive.
If I have a shot to get John Harbaugh, I am looking at my coaching staff. And I'm trying to see what we can do. What can we do to get better? How can I maximize the potential in the players that I have on my roster?
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like
Do I
that,
trust
you
my
might as well hang
coaches
on to the ball.
to do that?
That's what I'm
Or
talking about.
do I
That's how
take
you
a
close,
big
and when a guy's
risk
going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it.
and go after John Harbaugh?
Using your pads, running through him.
I'm going after John Harbaugh. Depending on who my coaches is,
Over the middle or feels footsteps,
I'm going after John Harbaugh.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
every defense in the country talks about getting
So what?
offenses in
too
predictable
safe.
3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters.
'Cause I'd have been
and I
played
know the
before.
pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Plenty of time
Facts,
left in the
sir.
half here.
I would fire a mediocre postman. Yes.
Be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a crease. It's Dickey. and he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass.
I'm firing Mike McDaniel for John Harbaugh. I'm firing Byron Dable for John Harbaugh. I'm firing.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Strong.
As soon as I snap the ball.
And they get him at the 46. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Kick is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw. It's back. With the catch, it's Bauman. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Canes with myriad options.
Gotta be careful.
Big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bauman. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
That's an easy completion to the tight end on a stick route, but that play later they could pump and then hit the tight end going up the seam for a big one.
Running out of time.
This may or may not be a screen.
Have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher.
No.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. On the move and looking deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return.
Yes, sir.
The bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Marion.
Come. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a
What is the angles that they take? This is so stupid.
We just went to half and we drew all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage.
He just goes right up the middle untouched.
And setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Lining up for the PAT.
Untouched, man. That's just crazy.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top.
That's crazy.
You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
The angles that they take on this game when they're in position to make a play is just ridiculous. AI.
On their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Defense in the right spot.
Downright ridiculous. Like this. You can't make this up.
Probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Gets it to him on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Morton. That's caught, it's Dickey. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. There he goes.
There you go.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Good job, man.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Pocket breaking down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Nice clean pocket. Nice clean pocket. Yes.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And he added the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Excuse me.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Finds his man. It's Fletcher.
Ain't get him back.
Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bauman. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route, and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
And he was able to...
And then he just goes right up the middle.
Not until he picks up the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the
Up.
They'll finally get him on the ground.
Right up the middle. That's just... Okay. All right.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy to football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line.
Don't miss quarterback plays like you did last game. I'm in trouble. Yeah.
It's all tied up.
It's going to be a good game.
They want the pressure. They want
it's going to be a very good game.
Go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball.
We're going to be in for a treat.
Down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
To the air. It's back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the play.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Defense showing blitz here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Hurricanes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep.
Trying to milk the clock.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to get it done with a touchdown in the fourth quarter on 4th and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Yes!
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Great job by the defense there on 4th down. I'll say this, QB sneaks are not a guaranteed play that you're going to get on offense. Everybody thinks it is. You dial it up, it's an automatic first. Not the case. That time, the defensive line was lower. They got more push, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go. Great job by the D.
Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all
Woo.
tied up late in the fourth. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Fires to the wideout. And they dial up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Come on, man. Oh, my gosh. Stop with the celebration.
And defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This for the lead and very likely the win. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Miami.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking.
Bang!
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
Set to kick it off.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped the return right there, and that
Yes,
will
sir!
do it. This one is in the book.
G freaking G, man. Let's go, man. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Freaking A, man. Okay, what time is it? 10:51. Okay. Let me see. All right. Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. GG. All right. Shut down this YouTube short stream. Those of you watching me in the short stream, appreciate y'all coming in. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, man. All right. Everybody else that has tuned in, that 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 is how you play defense, man. I knew he was gonna try to do a QB sneak because that's something that I would do on if I'm at the 1 yard line. That's a play that always works. Always work for me at the 1 yard line. QB sneak. That always works. Always works. So, but when I'm defending it, they always get it. So I'm like, okay, all right, something got to give. You got to give me something. And the fact that I was able to stop him from doing a quarterback sneak at the 1 yard line, because you can pretty much bet that if they had let him score, then I would have to play for a touchdown. Ain't no TD. There was no. Then even if I did get the touchdown, me being me, I'm going for it. I'm going for two. Go ahead and end the game. I ain't gonna do it in overtime. That's normally what I do. So this was a GG, man. GG's all around. We 4-0 right now. We need 4 more wins to get the promotion to go up to All American. Then we're gonna go up to Heisman. So this was a GG. We gonna end the stream 4-0. We 4. No, we actually 3-0. 3-0. Oh yeah, those of you that was in the stream with me yesterday. For some reason, the stream cut out. I have no idea why, because it said that I was still streaming, but everything, I don't know what happened. I didn't lose internet connection at all. It's just, for some reason, it just stopped. And, I didn't feel like restarting the stream and getting back on, but hey, that's what happened yesterday, because yesterday was supposed to be a longer stream. There was going to be at least probably 3 hour stream, maybe four. That's how long I was going to go for. So I didn't feel like restarting the stream back up. So that's what happened yesterday. Um, this would be a longer stream, but I gotta leave in the next 5 minutes and go take care of some business. So tomorrow may be a longer tomorrow may be a longer stream. It's Friday. Hang out with y'all a little bit longer before we do the weekend. Um, I have yet to do multi-streaming, so I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm streaming on Twitch. I have no clue when I'm going to start back doing my late night chill streams. I have no clue. I may do it tomorrow night since this is Co-op Friday on Twitch. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know when I'm gonna start back doing my late night chill streams. I miss doing my late night chill streams. I really do. Because I miss hanging out with y'all on Twitch, coming through, showing me support, showing me love in the chat, and watching my gameplay. I miss playing the other games, so I don't know yet. Uh, but man, we got some games tonight. I guess I can talk for the next, for the next 4 minutes. We got some games tonight, man. We got some games tonight. We got who we got? We got Miami against Ole Miss. My pick is Miami. My pick is Miami. For Ole Miss to win, they're I believe for Ole Miss to win, they're gonna have to force Carson Beck to win the game. Because I think for 2 games this season, he hasn't been that good with it. Because when he has to when the game when the game has to be decided by him, he's done turned the ball over. Like in 2 games that they lost, he threw like 6 interceptions. So, but he's been he's been in these moments before. Because won with Georgia, and they win like was he the quarterback when they won back to back championships, or was it the other guy? It was probably the other guy. But he's been in these moments before with Georgia, so he knows what to do to win the game. So, but I believe with Ole Miss, in order for Ole Miss to win this game, they have to force Carson Beck to beat them. And Trinidad Chambliss has to play lights out like he did in the last game. If he plays lights out like he did in the last game, then they have a shot. But in order for him to play lights out like he did in that last game, the offensive line, Ole Miss's offensive line has to protect him because Miami's offensive line is no joke, and they got after Julian Sayin last week. They got after my Buckeyes. They got after it. That whole game was dictated by the linemen on both sides of the ball for Miami. Even though Ohio State did have a shot to win the game because it was 17-14 and Ohio State had the ball because they got a big play. They got a big passing play from Julian Sayin to Jeremiah Smith. And then literally on the next play, dude got sacked and lost yards. So that killed the momentum of that drive. So that Miami's defensive line and offensive line set the tone for that whole entire game against Ohio State. So they are going to look to do it again against with Ole Miss. So in order for Ole Miss to have a shot, they got to protect them. They have to protect them. And for Ole Miss on the defensive side, you have to force Carson Beck to beat you. You gotta you gotta force Carson Beck to beat you. In order, how do you do that? You stop you stop Fletcher from running the ball. If he gets over 5 yards per carry in this game, Ole Miss is losing. You have to hold him under 5 yards per carry. You have to stop the run and force Carson Beck to beat you. That's the only way. That's the only way Ole Miss has a shot. S- Stop Fletcher from running the ball, force Carson Beck to beat you, and you got to protect Trinidad. That's the only shot Ole Miss has. If they can do that, Ole Miss is going to the championship. And plus, Ole Miss got a chip on their shoulder now since for Lane Kiffin since he's gone. Like Lane Kiffin basically told those guys like I don't think I can win with y'all, so I'm going somewhere else. So hey, any player, you got a chip on your shoulder. Well, I'm gonna show you. And the thing, and what's funny about that? Every time Ole Miss wins, LSU is paying LSU is paying Lane Kiffin. They just paid him a boatload of money when Ole Miss beat Georgia. They just paid him a boatload of money. So they're gonna pay him again if they win tonight. They giving this man the bag. But all right. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow right here on YouTube and on Twitch. Like I said on Twitch, I don't know when I'm gonna start back on my late night chill streams because I miss it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want to start back, but we'll see. Very nice perk. I'm your head coach, but you gonna pay me? You gonna pay me every time they win? Okay. And plus they finna. And plus they LSU is allowing the coaches that Lane Kiffin hired to stay with Ole Miss throughout the playoff. To coach them boys. That's. I mean, hey man, you can't beat that. Can't beat that. But that's all. That's all for now. I appreciate y'all stopping by the early morning streams on Twitch and on YouTube. This has been a very successful multi-stream week. We're gonna close it out Friday. We're gonna close it out tomorrow. Be back. See y'all tomorrow talking about the finale of Ole Miss in Miami. We're gonna see which one wins. And then we got Indiana versus Oregon tomorrow. I got Indiana winning that. So like I said, appreciate y'all coming through. Funky, appreciate you coming through. Or Phantom, appreciate you coming through. Damage, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate the bits. As always, everybody that came through the YouTube shorts, appreciate y'all coming in, stopping by, hanging out and chilling with your boy. But I gotta head out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good day, have a good night. Y'all take care. Stay out of trouble. Don't do nothing I want to do. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.